Hello, you're on Pablo Spot. I'm George. Welcome to this series on application and infrastructure code security. Today's episode is a show and tell on scanning Terraform code using Snyk on Docker. And so if this episode and the content on this channel lines up with your interests, hit the subscribe button and join me in this journey of learning by doing. So, let's start coding. What I've done in the previous episodes on this series are all application related. All the vulnerability scans that I've set up so far are all for making sure that my application have the right level of security in place before going to production. On this episode, I'll switch to infrastructure. Like the application, I need to make sure that my infrastructure code go through security scans to ensure that I trap and address any potential threats before setting up the underlying infrastructure for my application. And so as always, I'm going to make sure that I have the latest set of code on my local machine. So I'm going to run Gitpo. And then I'm going to create a separate branch for my changes today. Like all the other scans I've done so far, I'll be using Snyk to perform my scans. To better explain the steps involved in running infrastructure code security scans, I'll be writing a wrapper script. So I'll create a new directory in the root of my repository called _scripts. And this is where I'm going to put my wrapper script. I will need to require environment variables to be set when running this script. So I'll start with requiring Snyk token. I also need to have the path to the Terraform code set as an environment variable. And then I'll set the docker run command to do the actual scan using the Snyk Alpine Docker image. I need to inject the Snyk token environment variable into this command. I also need to mount the path to the Terraform code into this command. I want to set the mounted path as a default working directory. By default, the Docker image I'm using here runs Snyk test command, and I need to override this to run the appropriate command for running my Terraform scans. And then, I need to output the result of the scan into a custom SARIF file, so I'll update this command. And now, I'll save my changes, and then open my terminal, and change the permission to this file to make it executable. Before I trigger the command, I need to export my Snyk token. So I'll be setting this outside of this video, so I'll see you on the flip side. So now that I've exported my Snyk token, I can then go ahead and execute this script. And as expected, the script prompted me to provide the path to my Terraform code. So I'll export that environment variable, and then rerun my script. I'm getting an authentication error in here, which means the Snyk token was not recognized. And that's because I passed the incorrect value for my environment variable. So let's go ahead and fix that. Save my changes, and then rerun my script again. My scan is done, and if I scroll up on this terminal, I'll see the security scan findings and the file with those vulnerabilities. My run should also generate a SARIF file inside the infrastructure directory. So if I'll open my Explorer, there's my Terraform Snyk SARIF file. And if I open that file, it will give me the results of my scan in a JSON format. And that's it. Next time, I'll wrap up this series by integrating my infrastructure scan with my CI process in GitHub Actions. In the meantime, let me know your thoughts in the comments below and send me some likes if you find this useful. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you like my content and help me spread the word about this channel. Until next time, keep learning and stay safe.